Hey folks, it's Tom, your Frugal Prepper. So I just want to make this video just so that people are aware. I got the sink last night, and I bought the Moen because the sink and the faucet are made in the USA, but the ceramic discs in the faucet are made in another country. But the rest of it's all made here in the USA. And I just want to talk about some of the cheap stainless that's coming from China these days. So basically, as I understand it, and I don't know all the stainless steel stuff, but there's like an 1810 stainless, which is truly stainless. It doesn't rust. But there's like an 18-0 stainless that's technically stainless steel, but it rusts. And as I went through Lowe's and Home Depot's websites and reviews, I kept looking at sinks, and they kept having complaints. They had put them in for 6 months and they would start rusting, and when you go through all this work to put in a sink and seal it down and cut the hole to fit, and you don't want to have to pull it out and change it out for another one. So I went with the Moen because it's all made in the USA, except for the ceramic discs in the faucet are made in another country, but the rest is all made in the USA and it's all assembled in the USA. And it has a good warranty behind it. Yeah, it costs twice as much as all these weird name brands that they have. They still have American Standard, and Delta makes faucets in the USA, and Kohler. I couldn't find the country of origin on their stuff. And I saw complaints on the American Standard stuff rusting, so I'm starting to wonder if they're getting cheap stuff from China. We bought a really nice stainless steel pot off of Amazon. We spent quite a bit of money on it. It came in, it was made in China. I went to make pickle brine in it, and the vinegar started eating the metal out of the bottom of the pan. I mean, it was pitting it and corroding it away. And so I had to throw that pickle brine out. But so we returned that. But just be aware, there is a ton of stainless steel stuff, and we love stainless steel because it lasts forever. We have some plastic bowls too, but plastic bowls eventually they crack, they wear out, but a stainless steel bowl will just last you forever. So it's kind of like buy it once and have it forever and ever is kind of our motto. And that's part of being frugal, right? Part of being frugal is being willing to spend twice as much on something, but have it forever, rather than spend half as much and have it for a year or two and have to replace it again. So we don't mind buying good kitchen utensils and pots and pans and paying really good money for them, but having them last. So, I don't know if it's down here. Yeah, this is our Revereware pot. Now Revereware, I don't think they're any longer in business. They used to make these copper bottom pots. This is an amazing pot, and I wanted a second one about that size. And you have your All Clad, which is really good stuff, but it's like $400 for a pot that size, or $3 something. So we decided to go with a Cuisinart, which is made in the USA and stainless, and it's about $85. But that versus some cheap pot that's it's not heavy on the bottom, it'll burn your stuff, it doesn't distribute the heat evenly. Now this is solid stainless with solid copper. A lot of these new ones have stainless clad over aluminum, which is fine, as long as the surface is stainless, right? But it needs to be real stainless, not this cheap 18-0 stainless that rusts and that reacts with vinegar. So just something to be aware of if you're buying stuff on Amazon, or I call it China Amazon now, because everything on Amazon's made in China. It's just junk. As far as kitchen utensils and stuff, we're just kind of sticking with USA made stuff. So I bought the new Cuisinart pan on Bed Bath & Beyond's website, and it's getting shipped here. I'm going to see how I like it, but it is made in the USA. It has good reviews. It doesn't rust. But just something to be aware of. We're seeing more and more cheap stuff coming from China, and China just kind of cuts corners on things, and they make things look really nice, but they don't hold up over time. And That's not frugal to buy cheap stuff and keep having to rebuy it. That's just wasting money in the long term. So we'd rather buy it once and have it. But yeah, this is really nice. It's got the higher faucet so that we can fit pots and pans under it now, where our old faucet just came out right here. And you know, it's got that. It's got the one handle for hot, cold, and then you can hit this button and it turns into a sprayer and this detaches. And I got that in there last night. It was a late night because I had just gotten started on it, and my wife and my boxer went for a walk and they got attacked by a pit bull, and we had to call the police. And of course, the place where the pit bull lives, the people are like, oh no, that's not our dog, that's some stray, even though the neighbors see it going in and out of their house. So we're going to get a hold of the dog warden this morning and file another report with him. It didn't break the skin on my wife, but it did break the skin on my dog, and my dog's been vaccinated, so I don't have to worry about rabies there. But still, something needs to happen if we got a vicious pit bull running around attacking things. It'll only be a matter of time before it gets a hold of a child. So, but yeah, this is all in. I've got a towel set up down here. I always do that when I put in a sink. I put a towel down and then I look for drops of water on the towel as I'm using the sink up for a couple days to make sure there's no leaks. But it's all siliconed in with clear silicone. It's got the little fasteners under it that clamp it down. And I reused all the drain fittings, you know, and then it came with new water lines from the faucet. So that's the other thing, is a lot of these Glacier Bay and all these Chinese names, they have really short little hoses coming off the faucet that won't reach your water lines. So you have to rig up some kind of an extension. So the Moen came with nice long ones. So you get what you pay for. You really do. There's no getting around it. And there's no reason on stuff like this not to buy something good that'll last you a long time. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta get to work. This is Tom with Frugal Prepper.